We're in the Diamond Quarter now.
Let me guess.
I did not expect
this
to
is
see
where the
you
rich
again.
dwarves live, yes?
I am afraid you will find Orzammar much changed.
Look who it is.
My lord, you're back. They told me you were dead. I'm flattered you remember, my lord. Perhaps you also remember our night of passion, the evening of your first commission, or the son we created, who now has his birthright stripped from him because you got yourself exiled. I've had to care for him myself, nurse him, clothe him. I can't work. No one wants to lie with a woman who's used up her fertility on some castless brat. How could you do this to us? Then help us. Convince your family to take you back, or at least declare you honorably dead and acknowledge your son. Please, think about what his life will be otherwise. Thank you. I haven't had a solid meal in a week.
Give her a 10 sovereigns? Damn. 1 sovereign.
Oh, 1 sovereign. Great. Very generous. It was nice knowing you.
Wow.
I have heard nothing from House Iduken. Please,
What happens if we give 10? Actually, I'm gonna do it. Because I'm a fucking simp. I have to. I'm sorry. I have to.
My lord, you're back. Or the son we created. I can't work. Please, think about what his life will... Thank you. Thank you. It's good to see you haven't completely forgotten us.
Yeah. I don't know why I did that. But it is like your child.
Is the voice of tradition and stability.
You know?
Lord Bhelen is the voice of anarchy and ruin.
I'll get on it.
There's just weapons just lying here for free. That's interesting. There's Harrowmont's estate. I guess we're gonna go in there and see what we feel like doing. Is that a butler?
Welcome to Lord Harrowmont's estate.
Lord Harrowmont sends his greetings, exile. He was surprised to see you back here. After what you did, why would he trust you? You and Bhelen worked together to kill a rival before. We've already caught more than one of Bhelen's spies trying to get close to his lordship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
Are you kidding me?
Lord Harrowmont always had too much affection for you. But I know you Idukans and your thirst for glory. If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Bhelen, then work against him in Harrowmont's name. Bhelen is hosting a proving today, supposedly to honor his father's memory. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Bhelen found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear.
And this is to be your king. One who cannot keep his own men from running like frightened children.
Lord Harrowmont does not use threats or intimidation to motivate his men. He leads by example.
Ah, I see. So it's his example they follow as they cower from this Prince Bhelen.
How dare you slander Lord Harrowmont?
Why should we ally ourselves with someone too scared even to grant us an audience?
Yeah.
Were I you, I would seek a stronger king than this Harrowmont.
Surely you don't mean Bhelen.
I think, he might be right.
Then you and I have nothing more to say.
Yeah. So I'm... After all the shit that happened, I think I'm gonna side with Bhelen. It's best, headcanon-wise, Orzammar, he's a stronger leader. He's not, like, fucking Harrowmont's afraid after all the shit that we've been through together. He's afraid to talk to me one-on-one. Like, that's just disrespectful, right? So the dude's a fucking coward. His own people don't want to fight for him. And having an Idukan on the throne would be best for my castless son, who should be able to live a good life in Orzammar. So, that's the headcanon.
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
Oh, I don't think I will, sadly.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, most likely to pay respects to the rightful king, Prince Bhelen.
So, how is it the dwarves have a king? I thought they voted on everything, or something like that.
That's not how it works. Not exactly. Well, we're at the Royal Palace.
Greetings. Greetings.
Trian was a good man. What you did was unforgivable.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Greetings.
So who do I talk to?
You idiot. This isn't fault. We have to get out of here.
Okay.
I love this game.
Let us end this!
If we start dying here, then that's a bad sign, yeah. Jesus. Well, that's Morrigan's fucking bullshit.
What's going on? By the ancestors. Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things.
I'll get on it.
Okay.
Got it.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Can I go through here? Can, but there's nothing here. Where? Journal, quests, assembly chamber. Oh, he's in the assembly chamber, not the royal palace, that's why. Never mind. Never mind. Just want to see if there's anything else over here. There's the Shaperate. It is unique dialogue if you bring Shale there, so I might actually do that. Like, I won't record it, like, I'll cut it off and then bring Shale and then go back to Zevran, I think.
I heard you had returned to his exile. What insult do you mean by coming here? After what you did to Trian, you come to your only living brother for help? You should leave Orzammar now, exile. Seek whatever you wish on the surface, but there is nothing for you here. As we were taught as children, our histories are never wrong, and the history of House Idukan lists you as Trian's murderer. I have seen this treaty in the Shaper's libraries, but it is only the king it compels, and your father has unfortunately passed on. If you seek Bhelen's help, he can only give it from the throne, and only if no one stands in the way of his getting there. So you really have thrown your lot in with the surface. Very well. As long as you understand Orzammar is Bhelen's, I will allow you the chance to prove it. Harrowmont has been buying the votes of every Desher he can turn, but he is running out of promises. Recently, he offered the same estate to both Lady Dace and young Lord Helmy. He hopes the vote will pass before he has to pay up. I have the promissory notes, but they know of my loyalties to Bhelen. If you, on the other hand, brought them this evidence, they know you have little love for your brother and will believe you. Prove your loyalty. Perhaps you'll get the reunion you desire. Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at tapsters in the Commons. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going in with Bhelen.
Get off my back.
We are. Oh.
You left so abruptly, I didn't think I'd see you back. Do you have more time to talk now, Warden? After what you did, why would he trust you? You and Bhelen worked together to kill a rival before. We've already caught more than one of Bhelen's spies trying to get close to us. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
Yeah, no. Fuck that.
You're asking the King of Orzammar to send armies to the surface, but Orzammar has no king and we have no army. Right now, the men who should be fighting Darkspawn are brawling in the street. If this situation is not resolved, we face civil war. If you want Lord Harrowmont's time now, you'll have to prove you have no intention of turning against him later. If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Bhelen, then work against him.
Yeah, we already had this
Take it
conversation.
very seriously. And unfortunately, Bhelen would never work with anyone who humiliated. Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
Coward. Fucking coward. That's all I'll say. Yeah. Fuck that.